interested. So with that said, let me jump into the first question, which is Fitz. He says, what software would you use to optimize an article? Well, it's a good question because I use several, Fitz. I talk about this all the time, but the question just below, which you posted, is our go-to tool for creating tuned content, which is Outranking.io. It's fabulous. It's just an outstanding tool. But that's for creating content. If you're going to be just optimizing existing content, there's a number of them that work very well. Surfer SEO, most everybody knows that one. That's a good one. It's a great tool. More recently, I've been using Eric Lancheraz's because also he has some link building functionality that's built into it, like for people that are building links in my link building business. That's what we do. But on-page.ai, this is a really, really, really good tool. It's expensive. It depends on what kind of volume you're doing, but if you're doing like a lot of volume, like I do with my link building agency now, it's pretty expensive. Actually, right now he's got it on sale. That's pretty good. But it's an expensive tool. I mean, it's no different than Surfer for this plan. If you need higher limits though, it's a bit expensive. But this is a great tool. I mean, I really do like this tool because it not only it does the on-page optimization using Google's NLP, which is super important. If you're going to be selecting a tool that suggests on-page optimization, make sure that it is actually using Google's NLP too, and that costs them money. Whoever the SaaS or the software provider is, the app developer, it costs them money to be able to access Google's NLP, the natural language processors, and pull that data in. So that's why oftentimes the NLP apps cost more than some of the other ones. So again, going back to the original question, if we're developing content, Outranking.io is our go-to tool for Content Kings. I mean, we use various tools, but that is we lean heaviest on Outranking for producing well-tuned content when we're generating articles. For optimizing existing articles, Surfer SEO, it's a good one. On-Page.ai, this is Eric Lancheraz's tool. Great tool, especially because it has it has some other really cool functions or features in there for link building stuff. For if you're doing link building, also analyzing existing backlink profiles to look at the topical classification of those, not only the pages, but also the domains, source domains for those backlinks. So that can show you where your irrelevant backlinks really don't do shit. They won't hurt you, but they're not helping either. And it's very interesting to see that with this tool. Another great tool that works very, very well for tuning content or optimizing content is inlinks.net. This is Dixon Jones's tool, which he was one of the co-founders of Majestic, which Majestic is my favorite backlink analysis. The only backlink analysis tool that I use is Majestic. And Dixon Jones was a founder member of that. And so this is his tool. This is probably the most aggressive like entity analysis tool, at least that I've used. There might be others, but out of the ones that I've used, this is a really, really good tool as well. Plus this has some other pretty good functions that will build for like on-page stuff, like gives you a JavaScript code that you can add to the HTML header of a site, and it will automatically do interlinking between pages and silos, depending on the kind of parameters that you set. It will automatically add schema markup to pages. It does a number of really cool things. So this is also another really good tool. And last but not least, a tool that I've been using more recently for our link building business, for our writers and our because part of our link, we do 100% done for you links, where all they got to do is submit it's local link building. It's link building specifically for local SEO. Okay. So we focus on ranking in organic and maps at the same time. It's both. We don't separate one out of the other. We work on ranking both. So our link building methods are for that reason. And so when we do that, we also produce all the content. We do all the keyword research. We do everything that we need. And this is a great tool as well called Writer Zen. I don't know if it's still on AppSumo or not, but it was for a while. And this was an outstanding tool. This is a really, really good tool for keyword research. I have not used it to tune existing content that much, but we do use this tool pretty heavy for my link building business for producing content. I think this is one of my favorite tools for topic and keyword research, topic discovery and keyword research, because it has a function built into it for competitive metrics for keywords that no other tool out there I know of has it that can do it at scale like this one does. And that is, it will pull back the all-in title, the number of pages that have each search query as in the page title, right? So all-in title metrics is what this produces. And I don't know of any other tools that do that at scale like this one does. So this is an outstanding tool as well. Okay. Hopefully that answers your question.